The Jaguar Panthera onca is the largest big cat in the Americas and the third largest in the world, after the tiger and lion. This powerful predator is known for its incredible strength, striking spotted coat, and adaptability to different environments. Here's a deep dive into the jaguar's world. 1. Physical characteristics. Jaguars have a robust, muscular body with a broad head and strong jaws, making them one of the most powerful biters among big cats. Their coat is golden yellow with black rosettes, often confused with leopards, but jaguars have a stockier build and larger rosettes with a central spot inside. Some jaguars are melanistic black jaguars, commonly referred to as black panthers, though they still have faint rosette patterns visible in the right light. 2. Habitat and range. Jaguars primarily live in rainforests, swamps, and dense forests of Central and South America, with the largest population in the Amazon. Historically, they roamed from the southwestern U.S. to Argentina, but habitat destruction and hunting have reduced their range. They are excellent swimmers and prefer water-rich environments like wetlands and riverbanks, unlike most big cats that avoid water. 3. Hunting and diet. Jaguars are apex predators and opportunistic hunters, feeding on over 85 species including deer, capybaras, pecarias, caimans, anacondas, and even turtles. Their bite force is the strongest among big cats, allowing them to crush skulls or puncture thick hides with a single bite. Unlike other big cats that go for the throat, jaguars kill by biting directly into the skull or spinal cord, ensuring a quick death. 4. Behavior and social structure. Jaguars are solitary and highly territorial, marking their area with claw marks and urine. They are nocturnal or crepuscular, meaning they hunt mostly at dawn, dusk, or night. Males have large territories that may overlap with several females, but they avoid each other except for mating. 5. Reproduction and lifespan. Jaguars breed throughout the year, and after a gestation period of about 100 days, a female gives birth to 1 to 4 cubs. Cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years before becoming independent. In the wild, jaguars live around 12 to 15 years, but in captivity, they can live over 20 years. 6. Conservation status and threats. Jaguars are classified as near threatened by the IUCN, with their population declining due to deforestation, loss of rainforest habitat, human-wildlife conflict, farmers killing them to protect livestock, poaching for skins, bones, and illegal trade. Conservation efforts include protected reserves, wildlife corridors, and anti-poaching laws, but challenges remain. 7. Cultural significance. Jaguars were revered by ancient civilizations like the Maya, Aztec, and Inca, often seen as symbols of power, war, and the underworld. They appear in myths, art, and even modern sports teams, such as the NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are one of the most fascinating big cats, and there's so much more to explore. Let's dive deeper into their hunting techniques, role in the ecosystem, conservation challenges, and cultural significance. 1. Hunting techniques and unique skills. Jaguars are top-tier ambush predators, using a combination of stealth, patience, and brute force to take down their prey. Ambush and attack strategy. Silent stalkers. Jaguars move almost soundlessly through dense vegetation, using their spotted coats as camouflage. Short, powerful chases. Unlike cheetahs or lions, jaguars rely on quick, explosive bursts of speed rather than long chases. Killing method. Most big cats go for the throat to suffocate prey, but jaguars use a bone-crushing skull bite, piercing the brain or spinal cord. They can also pierce turtle shells and armored hides of caimans. Thanks to their strongest bite force of any big cat, approximately 1,500 to 2,000 SII. If hunting in water, they will drag prey into the depths to drown them, similar to crocodiles. Swimming and water adaptation. Jaguars are among the few big cats that enjoy swimming. They hunt aquatic prey like fish, turtles, and caimans, and can even dive underwater to catch them. Their wide paws and powerful muscles allow them to move effortlessly in swamps and rivers, unlike leopards or tigers. 2. Role in the ecosystem. Keystone predator. Jaguars play a crucial role in maintaining balance in their ecosystems. By controlling herbivore populations like deer, capybaras, and peccaries, they prevent overgrazing, which helps forests and grasslands thrive. They regulate populations of other predators such as caimans, preventing them from becoming too dominant. As apex predators, They indicate a healthy environment. A decline in jaguars often signals ecosystem damage. However, human activities have severely disrupted their role, leading to unbalanced prey populations and degraded habitats. 3. Conservation challenges and human conflicts. Jaguars are classified as near threatened, with populations declining mainly due to habitat loss and fragmentation. Deforestation in the Amazon and other forests is shrinking jaguar habitats. Urban expansion, agriculture, and cattle ranching force jaguars into smaller, isolated areas, leading to genetic decline. Lack of wild prey due to poaching makes them more likely to attack domestic animals. Illegal poaching and trafficking. Although killing jaguars is illegal in many countries, poaching for skins, bones, and teeth remains a problem. Some body parts are trafficked for traditional medicine and black market demand, particularly in Asia. Conservation efforts. To protect jaguars, conservationists are creating protected reserves and wildlife corridors to connect isolated populations, working with farmers on non-lethal solutions like better fencing or guard animals to prevent livestock losses, strengthening anti-poaching laws and increasing penalties for illegal hunting, using camera traps and GPS collars to study jaguar movements and create better conservation plans. 4. Cultural significance and mythology. Jaguars have long been a symbol of power, mystery, and the supernatural in indigenous cultures. Mayan and Aztec beliefs. The Maya associated jaguars with the underworld, night, and transformation. They believed rulers could take the form of a jaguar to gain power and protection. The Aztecs had a class of elite warriors called jaguar warriors, known for their ferocity in battle. South American tribes and spiritual symbolism. In the Amazon, jaguars are seen as guardians of the forest. Some shamans believe they can transform into jaguars through spiritual journeys. Jaguars appear in many legends as gods, shapeshifters, or spirits that bring both destruction and renewal. 5. Unique and lesser known. Jaguar facts. Strongest bite of all big cats. Their bite is almost twice as powerful as a lion's. Not a true panther. Black jaguars melanistic are often called black panthers, but the term refers to both melanistic jaguars and leopards. Jaguars once lived in the U.S. They historically roamed as far north as Texas, Arizona, and California, but are now extremely rare there. Female jaguars are dominant. Unlike in lions, female jaguars often set the rules in mating and territory defense. Silent but deadly. Unlike lions and tigers, jaguars rarely roar. They prefer growls. Final thoughts. Jaguars are one of the most powerful and mysterious predators on Earth. Their survival depends on conservation efforts, reducing human-wildlife conflict, and protecting their habitats. Jaguars Panthera onca are truly one of nature's most fascinating creatures, and there's still so much to uncover. Let's go even deeper into their evolution, adaptations, interactions with other species, intelligence, rare behaviors, and future conservation prospects. 1. Evolution and ancestry. Jaguars have an ancient lineage that dates back millions of years. Fossil evidence suggests that jaguars once lived across much of North and South America, from California and Florida down to Argentina. During the Ice Age, some jaguar relatives were larger than today's jaguars, adapted to hunting megafauna like giant sloths and prehistoric horses. Differences from other big cats. Jaguars share the Panthera genus with lions, tigers, and leopards, but they have unique traits. They are more robust and stocky compared to leopards, with shorter limbs suited for jungle hunting. Their skull shape and bite force are more powerful than any other big cat, allowing them to crush bones with ease. Unlike lions and tigers, jaguars rarely roar loudly, preferring deep growls, chuffs, and grunts for communication. 2. Unique adaptations and rare behaviors. Jaguars have evolved remarkable abilities that make them one of the most adaptable big cats. A. Water hunting mastery. Unlike most big cats, jaguars are excellent swimmers and often hunt in rivers and wetlands. They are known to dive completely underwater to ambush fish, turtles, and caimans. Their webbed paws provide extra grip in muddy terrain, helping them navigate swamps and marshes. B. Bone-crushing bite. Jaguars can bite with a force of up to 2,000 psi, stronger than lions, tigers, and even some crocodiles. They are the only big cat known to kill prey by biting directly into the skull, instantly piercing the brain. This allows them to take down armored prey like caimans, tortoises, and peccaries with ease. C. Climbers and stalkers. Though not as agile as leopards, Jaguars are strong climbers and may drag prey into trees. They often use thick jungle cover to ambush prey, staying completely silent before striking. D. Intelligence and problem solving. Jaguars are highly intelligent hunters that can adapt their techniques depending on the prey. In captivity, they have been observed solving puzzles and learning complex tasks faster than many other big cats. Some jaguars intentionally flood burrows to drive out prey, a sign of problem-solving skills. 3. Interactions with other animals. Jaguars exist at the top of the food chain, but they interact with a variety of other species, sometimes in surprising ways. A. Predators and rivals. While jaguars have no natural predators, they do compete with other large carnivores. Pumas, mountain lions. In areas where both species exist, pumas tend to avoid jaguars and stick to higher elevations. Caimans. Jaguars are one of the few predators capable of regularly hunting caimans, even large ones. Anacondas. While rare, there have been reports of jaguars attacking and even killing large anacondas, though the opposite can also happen if a jaguar is caught off guard. B. Prey and hunting patterns. Jaguars hunt over 85 different species, from monkeys to deer to giant anteaters. They can adjust their hunting strategy based on seasons and prey availability. In some areas, they specialize in aquatic prey, while in others, they primarily hunt mammals like peccaries and capybaras. C. Symbiosis with smaller species. Jaguars sometimes follow capuchin monkeys that drop fruit, attracting herbivores like deer, making it easier for the jaguar to hunt. In some cases, vultures and jaguars share feeding sites, with vultures cleaning up the remains of jaguar kills. 4. Rare and mysterious behaviors. While jaguars are usually solitary, there are some exceptions and rare behaviors. A. Social interactions. Some males tolerate other jaguars in their territory, even allowing them to share kills. B. Play and curiosity. Jaguars in the wild have been observed playing with their prey before killing it, perhaps as a form of practice. Some individuals have shown curiosity toward humans, even following boats or observing researchers from a distance. C. Territorial marking and communication. Jaguars use roaring, scent marking, and claw scratches to communicate. Males have been observed deliberately marking areas near human settlements, possibly as a warning signal. 5. Future of jaguars and conservation prospects. Despite being near threatened, jaguar conservation efforts are gaining momentum. Aims to create continuous protected areas from Mexico to Argentina. Amazon conservation efforts. Governments and conservationists are working to reduce deforestation and create wildlife reserves. Local community involvement. Farmers are being encouraged to use non-lethal deterrents instead of killing jaguars. B. Jaguars in North America. Historically, jaguars roamed as far north as Texas, Arizona, and California. Recently, a few jaguars have been spotted in Arizona, leading to discussions about reintroducing them to the U.S. C. Threats from climate change. Rising temperatures and habitat destruction are reducing key prey species. Jaguars may be forced into new areas, increasing conflict with humans. 6. Final thoughts and ongoing mysteries. Jaguars are one of the most powerful, intelligent, and adaptable big cats, but they still face significant challenges. Scientists are still studying how far they migrate and whether some populations are genetically different. Rare color variations, such as albino or unusually light-colored jaguars. Long-distance communications. Some researchers believe jaguars may use low-frequency sounds like elephants to communicate over long distances. Jaguars Panthera onca are endlessly fascinating. So let's push deeper into their mystical side. Unique genetic traits, extreme adaptations, rare behaviors, and scientific discoveries. 1. Jaguar genetics and color variations. Most jaguars have a golden yellow coat with black rosettes, but some have rare genetic mutations that change their appearance. A black jaguar's the black panther. About 10% of jaguars have a condition called melanism, causing them to appear completely black. Their spots are still there but are hidden in the dark, pigmentation, visible only in certain lighting. Black jaguars are more common in densely forested regions, where their dark fur helps them blend into the shadows. Despite their intimidating look, they don't behave differently from regular jaguars. B. Albino and leucistic jaguars. The white jaguar. Extremely rare albino jaguars, completely white with pink eyes, have been reported but are not confirmed in the wild. Leucistic jaguars' white fur, but normal eyes, may exist, but no verified cases have been documented. C. King jaguars, unique rosette patterns. Some jaguars have enlarged or fused rosettes, giving them a bolder, more leopard-like appearance. These jaguars are sometimes called king jaguars, and their patterns may offer better camouflage in certain environments. 2. Extreme adaptations in different habitats. Jaguars have evolved to survive in many types of environments, adapting their behavior based on their jaguars of the Amazon rainforest. These jaguars are smaller and more agile, adapted to hunting in dense jungle. They have a darker coat helping them blend into the thick forest. They rely heavily on aquatic prey like caimans, turtles, and fish. B. Jaguars of the Pantanal wetlands. These are some of the largest jaguars in the world, growing up to 300 pounds 136 kilograms. Due to the abundance of prey, they are strong swimmers and hunt by ambushing animals from riverbanks. Some have been recorded taking down 10-foot-long caimans in dramatic battles. C. Jaguars of the dry grasslands and deserts. In dry areas like Mexico and northern Argentina, jaguars have paler coats to blend with the landscape. They hunt more mammals like deer, armadillos, and wild boars instead of aquatic prey. These jaguars are more nocturnal, avoiding the extreme daytime heat. DI jaguars in the mountains. Some jaguars live in the Andes Mountains and higher elevations, where temperatures drop. They are more compact and heavily built for dealing with rough terrain. They prey on animals like llamas, vicucas, and mountain rodents. 3. Unique and rare jaguar behaviors. While jaguars are known as silent, solitary hunters, researchers have discovered some surprising behaviors. A jaguars using tools. There are unconfirmed reports of jaguars using sticks to fish or stir water to attract prey. They may also push logs or branches into rivers to create barriers and trap fish. B. Unusual hunting techniques. Some jaguars have been observed jumping from trees onto prey, a behavior seen more in leopards. In flooded areas, jaguars have been seen stalking prey underwater, moving slowly before launching an ambush. C. Friendly jaguars. While usually solitary, some jaguars have been spotted traveling together, possibly forming temporary alliances. Rare cases of males tolerating other males in the same territory have been recorded, especially where prey is abundant. D. Jaguar versus anaconda battles. Jaguars and green anacondas are both top predators in the Amazon. There have been rare instances of jaguars attacking and killing anacondas, and vice versa. These encounters are high risk for both animals, as anacondas can crush jaguars, while jaguars can pierce anacondas' skulls. 4. Mystical and spiritual significance of jaguars. Jaguars have been revered as sacred creatures for thousands of years, often associated with power, the underworld and transformation. The jaguar is a god in ancient cultures. The Maya, Aztecs, and Inca believed the jaguar was a link between the physical and spiritual world. Jaguars were often connected to night, the underworld, and the power of the gods. B. Jaguar shapeshifters and shamans. Some South American tribes believe that shamans can transform into jaguars to gain strength or travel between worlds. The term nagal from Mesoamerican traditions refers to people who can spiritually become jaguars. C. Jaguar warriors of the Aztecs. The jaguar warriors were an elite class of Aztec fighters, known for their ferocity in battle. Warriors who captured the most enemies were rewarded with jaguar pelts and sacred status. DI jaguars in modern Jacksonville Jaguars. Luxury brands Jaguar cars, and national symbols like in Brazil and Guyana. 5. Conservation, rewilding, and the future of jaguars. Jaguars are under threat, but conservationists are finding new and innovative ways to protect them. A. Rewilding projects. In Argentina, conservationists are trying to reintroduce jaguars to areas where they went extinct. The rewilding project has successfully reintroduced jaguars into wetlands, where they hadn't been seen for over 70 years. B. Jaguars returning to the U.S. Historically, jaguars lived in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California. A few jaguars have recently crossed into Arizona from Mexico, sparking debate about reintroducing them to the U.S. permanently. C. Technology and jaguar conservation. Camera traps and drones are helping researchers track jaguar populations. Some conservationists are using AI to analyze jaguar roars to identify individuals and track them. DI community involvement in conservation. Ecotourism is giving local communities incentives to protect jaguars instead of hunting them. Farmers are being taught to use livestock guardian animals, like dogs and donkeys, to prevent jaguar attacks without killing them. Final thoughts. Jaguars, the ultimate apex predator. Jaguars are one of the most powerful, intelligent, and mysterious big cats. But their future depends on conservation efforts and human coexistence. Awesome. Let's dive into real-life jaguar encounters, famous jaguar stories, extreme hunting feats, and jaguar battles with other big cats. 1. Real-life jaguar encounters and famous jaguars. A. El Jefe, the jaguar of Arizona. One of the most famous wild jaguars in recent history. El Jefe was a lone male spotted roaming the mountains of Arizona between 2011 and 2015. He was the only known wild jaguar in the U.S. at the time, captured on camera traps. Scientists believe he traveled from northern Mexico, proving that jaguars could still naturally return to the U.S. In 2022, conservationists confirmed that El Jefe was still alive in Mexico. B. The ghost jaguar of the Pantanal. In the Pantanal wetlands of Brazil, local guides tell stories of a massive black jaguar known as O Fantasma, the ghost. This melanistic jaguar has reportedly survived multiple fights with other jaguars, crocodiles, and even a human poacher. Though rarely seen, some claim he has a huge scar across his face from a past battle. C. A jaguar that killed a crocodile in front of tourists. In 2016, wildlife photographer Justin Black captured an incredible moment in the Pantanal. A huge male jaguar silently swam across a river and ambushed a 6-foot-long caiman. The jaguar leaped onto its back and bit directly into the skull, dragging it away with ease. The entire event happened in broad daylight in front of stunned tourists. 2. Extreme jaguar hunting feats. A. Jaguar vs. anaconda, the ultimate swamp battle. Jaguars and green anacondas are rivals in South America's wetlands. In 2019, a photographer captured an insane battle between a jaguar and a 20-foot-long anaconda. The jaguar lunged at the snake in shallow water, biting its neck. The anaconda coiled around the jaguar's body, trying to suffocate it. After a 10-minute struggle, the jaguar bit through the snake's skull, escaping with only minor injuries. B. Jaguar takes down a giant anteater, a risky kill. Giant anteaters are surprisingly dangerous prey, with long claws capable of disemboweling a jaguar. In a 2020 study, researchers documented a rare jaguar versus giant anteater fight. The jaguar ambushed the anteater but failed to land a killing bite. The anteater reared up and swung its powerful claws, slashing the jaguar's face. The jaguar retreated, licking its wounds, proving that even an apex predator can lose. C. The jaguar that killed a fully grown horse. In Venezuela, ranchers once reported a jaguar dragging a full-grown horse into the jungle. Given that a horse weighs around 1,000 pounds, this would be an extraordinary display of strength. Scientists believe jaguars can drag prey 3 times their body weight, making them one of the strongest cats pound for pound. 3. Jaguar versus other big cats. Who would win? A jaguar versus tiger hypothetical. Tigers are bigger, up to 600 pounds, but jaguars have a stronger bite per square inch. In a one-on-one fight, the tiger's size would likely give it an edge. However, in dense jungle terrain, the jaguar's ambush skills might allow it to strike first. B. Jaguar versus lion hypothetical. Lions are social hunters, relying on teamwork. A lion is larger, but a jaguar's skull-crushing bite could do serious damage. If the jaguar got a clean ambush, it might win, but in a fair fight, the lion's size could be an advantage. C. Jaguar versus leopard. Rare but possible. Jaguars and leopards are similar in appearance, but jaguars are bigger, stronger, and have a more powerful bite. If they fought, the jaguar would likely win due to raw strength, though the leopard might escape using its climbing skills. For jaguar attack stories and legends. The man who survived a jaguar attack. In 2008, a fisherman in Brazil was attacked by a jaguar near the riverbank. He fought back with a machete, striking the jaguar's face multiple times. After a brutal struggle, the jaguar retreated, and the man survived with deep bite wounds. Experts believe this attack happened because the jaguar was protecting its territory. B. The lost city of the jaguar. Deep in the Honduran rainforests, explorers discovered a mysterious ancient city known as La Ciudad Blanca, the White City. The indigenous Pec and Mesquisha people believe it was home to a powerful jaguar spirit. Legend says that those who disrespect the jungle will be hunted by the ghost jaguar that protects the ruins. See, the war-jaguar myth. Many Amazonian tribes believe in humans who can transform into jaguars. In some myths, warriors could become jaguars after consuming hallucinogenic plants in sacred rituals. Some hunters claim they've seen half-human, half-jaguar creatures deep in the jungle. 5. Can jaguars be domesticated? Jaguars are extremely difficult to tame, unlike cheetahs or even tigers. Cases of jaguars raised by humans. A few have been raised in captivity, but they never fully lose their wild instincts. Unlike lions and tigers, jaguars don't form strong social bonds with humans. Even when raised from cubs, they remain unpredictable and aggressive. Ancient civilizations and jaguar domestication. The Maya and Aztecs captured jaguars for ceremonial purposes. Some rulers kept them as symbols of power, but they were never truly tamed. See, jaguars as guardians. In some tribes, jaguars are believed to protect sacred areas from outsiders. Even today, some indigenous people avoid hunting them, believing it brings bad luck. Final thoughts. The jaguar's mystique and power. Jaguars are one of the most mysterious and powerful predators on Earth. With their unmatched bite strength, hunting prowess, and spiritual significance, they continue to inspire fear and awe. Alright, let's go even deeper into jaguar attack stories. Cryptid legends of giant jaguars, prehistoric jaguars, and extreme hunting tactics. 1. Jaguar attack stories. When nature fights back. The jaguar that terrorized a village, Brazil. 2015. In 2015, a rogue jaguar in a remote village in the Amazon killed over 20 cattle and 3 dogs in just 2 months. One night, it attacked a local fisherman, dragging him into the forest. Villagers, fearing the jaguar as a demon spirit, organized a hunt, but the jaguar disappeared without a trace. The jaguar that walked into a bar, Peru. 2004. In a bizarre incident, a young male jaguar wandered into a village bar in the Amazon. It reportedly stared at the people for several minutes, showing no aggression. A local shaman claimed it was a spirit checking on the village. Eventually, the jaguar left without harming anyone, but some believe it was a warning. See the scientist who survived a jaguar stalking him, Bolivia. 2018. Wildlife researcher Alexander Blanco was deep in the Bolivian jungle when he realized a jaguar was following him. For 3 hours, the jaguar silently tracked him, staying just out of reach. With no weapons, Blanco resorted to an ancient trick, maintaining direct eye contact and slowly backing away. He later learned that jaguars often test their prey before attacking. 2. Cryptid jaguars. Do giant jaguars exist? The Mapinguari jaguar, monster of the Amazon. Indigenous legends speak of the Mapinguari, a massive black jaguar-like beast that roams the jungle. Witnesses describe it as larger than a normal jaguar, with glowing red eyes and a second mouth on its stomach. Some believe it's a prehistoric jaguar species that never went extinct. The spirit jaguar of the Andes. Andean tribes tell of a ghostly white jaguar that appears before disasters. In 2010, a group of hikers claimed they saw a glowing white jaguar right before an avalanche. Scientists suggest it might have been a leucistic jaguar, but no photographic evidence exists. See the devil jaguar of Mexico. Some locals claim a mystical jaguar lives deep in the Mexican jungles. It is said to be immune to bullets and can vanish at will. Hunters have reported shooting at it, only to find no traces of blood. 3. Prehistoric jaguars. Giants of the past. The American jaguar, Panthera onca augusta. This was a giant subspecies of jaguar that lived in North America during the Ice Age. It was 30% larger than modern jaguars, growing up to 400 pounds, 180 kilograms. Fossils suggest it may have hunted bison, horses, and even baby mammoths. The European jaguar. Did jaguars ever live in Europe? Fossil evidence suggests jaguars once roamed Europe over 1.5 million years ago. These ancient jaguars likely competed with cave lions and saber-toothed cats. They eventually went extinct as the Ice Age wiped out their habitat. See jaguar versus saber-toothed cats. Who would win? Jaguars and saber-toothed cats. Smilodon may have coexisted in parts of South America. Smilodon had huge fangs, but jaguars had a stronger skull and bite force. If they fought, the jaguar might win by crushing Smilodon's skull before it could land a fatal bite. 4. Extreme jaguar hunting tactics. The perfect predator. Jaguars have the strongest bite of any big cat. A jaguar's bite is 2000 psi, stronger than a lion or tiger. They can bite directly through skulls and turtle shells. Jaguars kill with a single bite to the brain. Unlike lions or tigers, jaguars don't go for the throat, they pierce the skull of their prey. This kills instantly, making them one of the most efficient hunters on Earth. See, jaguars hunt underwater. They can hold their breath for over 15 minutes and stalk fish or caimans underwater. Scientists have recorded them using stealth diving techniques similar to crocodiles. Final thoughts. The jaguar's endless mystique. Jaguars are one of nature's most fearsome, mysterious, and powerful predators. Their mythology, cryptid legends, and real-life hunting skills make them an apex predator, unlike any other.